360. Today I'm going to show you how to install HIDs in your Kia Soul. Alright guys, so first and foremost, thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. Now, if you have a car that you're just tired of regular headlights, you want to put something a bit bigger or a little bit brighter into it, you can go, you have different options. You can go with just brighter bulbs in itself, or you can go with LED bulbs, or you can go with HIDs. Now, I've always liked HIDs. I've used them in a lot of my cars and trucks in the past. So I ordered another set, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in here, but I'm going to show you guys how to do it. And so let's get on to it. Now, the preferred brand I like is Zentech. Now, I'm not getting paid by this company by no means to install these lights. I've always liked these lights. I've always had good luck with these lights. I haven't had trouble, should I say, with like the ballast flickering, like as some of you people know. Like you've got the cheaper ones, are like 19 bucks for a set. You know, you get, yeah, they'll work good for a couple of weeks, and then you get one that starts flickering, or you get one that just doesn't come on, and you have a lot of issues with it. Okay, well, I don't usually have those issues out of Zentech. Okay, and if I do, I'll just order another set. But like I said, I think these sets are usually about 40 bucks. Used to, they used to be a lot more. But obviously when all the other manufacturers started coming out making them and making them more available, they've come down their prices to compete with other brands. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and get this stuff laid out, and I'm going to show you guys how to put them in. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it, and let's pull everything out and see what we got going on. So we got these little sticky pads, both sides. Keep those, you will need them. There's some zip ties, keep those, you will need them. There's some basic instructions in case you don't know how to do them. Okay, so we got these connectors, you're going to need those. You got the wiring harness, and you got the ballasts. You're going to have 2 of them and 2 bulbs. Now, don't get scared yet, it's not that big of a deal. So, now, basically what's going to happen here is when you pull your bulb out that's in your car right now, your headlight out, you're going to be left with a spot, obviously, to put these. Now, HID bulb looks just like that, and it's going to fit right in. So what it'll do is this will go into your headlight socket. These will basically plug in together right here, maybe. There we go. Then you got this plug. You just, well, there's 2 of them twist tied together, but then you'll take one like this. It'll plug into here, maybe. Anyway, it goes in like that. Then you'll create another plug with these if you can use them. You may not be able to use them. Sometimes they work on your factory plugs, sometimes they don't. And these will basically plug into the plug that actually plugs into your old headlight, and that's pretty much it. And then the sticky pads right here, they go on the back like that, and then they stick to the inside of your fender well or wherever you choose to mount them, or you can zip tie them however, which it comes with zip ties as well. So let's go ahead and get to the car, and let's get on it, and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so you're gonna go and you're gonna pop your hood like so, and then we're gonna do this side over here since it's easier to get to, and it'll be easier to show you guys. And then I'll do this one separately because it's gonna be a little harder to get to, and I don't want y'all to sit through all my moaning and groaning and carrying on trying to get that changed. So let's get the stuff over here, and I'll show you how to do it. All right guys, so now we got the hood open and everything ready to go. I've got everything kind of laid out here. Another thing I want to point out to you guys real quick is I would leave this piece of foam or whatever protector it has on the bulb until you get ready to put it in. Another thing I cannot stress is do not touch this bulb with your bare fingers. I would rather not even touch them with gloves because they may have oil or grease on them, and you do not want to get anything on that bulb, because if you basically touch it and you get a fingerprint on that bulb, now all the heat's basically going to concentrate right there, and it can bust the bulb in time, and it will shorten the lifespan of your bulb. So that being said, let's get to it. Now on this Kia Soul, you got these little plastic little cover things. They twist. It's just like a little seal. Go counterclockwise, they come right off just like so. And then let's get in here and figure out this headlight. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this one-handed here. So the bulb sits in here. It sits in a little cubby hole, and it kind of slides right into a little groove here. And then you gotta try to
twist that sucker out, and it's not going to be easy. A lot of times it's not. It's pretty hard to get out of there, but I got it out. All right, guys, so I was trying to avoid pulling the headlight out, but I want to go ahead and show you guys how to do this. Because like I said before, this is a H11 kit that fits into an H11B. Now, the difference between an H11 and an H11B is an H11, the bulb goes in and a plug comes up the back and plugs in like most headlights. Now, H11B is like this. It goes in and it twists in, and these little pins, they go right into this little black block right here. And it locks in, hot, negative, and that's how it lights up. Now, the thing is once you do this, I want you guys to pay attention to this, make sure you see it, so you do it right. And I mean, if you do it wrong, it's not going to hurt anything. It'll still work. Now, on this part, I want you guys to pay attention, because on the wiring on this thing, now if you do wire it backwards, it's not going to hurt nothing. It's not going to short out. It's not going to blow nothing up, but it will take more time. So basically, to save you the time on this little block, when you go to put there's little pins, and you can just push them right into those slots. Now put the black on bottom closest down here, and put the red closest to you, basically hot and negative. Make sure you do it that way or it won't work. Now, it won't blow up, won't blow fuses if you do it wrong, but to save you time, that's the way to do it. Put the hot on top, black on bottom. That's how it goes. It took me a second to figure it out, but I got it. I want to show you guys, so it just take you straight to it and you don't have to jack with it. So now that we got that put in, now we're going to take the bulb, and the bulb has all these little grooves right here, so it's only going to fit one way. So I'm going to line those little grooves up, take it and twist it into place. Now I'm going to leave these dangling for now until I get everything bolted back up and I figure out where I want to mount this, and then we'll go from there. Alright, now I know I skipped the whole removing the headlight part. It's simple. It's just 2 bolts, then the whole thing comes out. Just 2 bolts, and you basically just wiggle it out and it comes out. So let's put it all back into place here. Now, mine broke, but this car has been wrecked before, and that's why it looks like that. And so let's get this thing back into place and get it bolted in, and I'll show you from there. Alright guys, now you got your headlight back in, get your 2 bolts in, got your wiring harness plugged back up. Now we're going to find a spot to mount the ballast. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it right here since it's pretty close. So I'm going to take a little rag here, a little paper towel. You want to wipe this off pretty good. You want to make sure that that double-sided sticky tape we're going to put on, or the little piece that it comes with, make sure it sticks pretty good and it doesn't come loose, because you really don't want this thing just dangling, banging around under the hood. So I'm going to take your little piece here, peel one side off, put it on there like so, push it on there real good, then peel the back side like so, and then we're going to go, we'll go like that. We're going to push it on there real good just so it doesn't come off, like so, and then untangle this. Now plug these up, and then the wires, you can pretty much tuck them. You can tuck them inside the light socket, or you can tuck them down in the fender well, pretty much however you want to do it. It's totally up to you, but for now I'm just going to kind of set them aside, and then we'll turn it on and let you guys see it. Alright, so as you can see, the driver's side is still a regular standard bulb. Passenger side has the HID in it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and get it hooked up, and we'll wrap this project up. Alright, so they're all back in, and let's set the camera back up and turn them on, and let's see what they do again. Alright guys, so as you see, got them both in, both hooked up, and they're working just fine. Now, passenger side, just a little tip real quick. This one where I said black on bottom and red on top on the wiring, well, the driver's side is going to be backwards. The red's going to be on bottom, black's going to be on top. Now, it may differ from car to car. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that accidentally happened. But you may try that. If one of your sides does not come on, just flip the plug around, put it back in. Because like I said, this side was black on bottom, red on top, and this side was red on bottom and black on top. Because when I first turned it on, it didn't work. I was like, what's going on? So anyways, guys, I hope that helped you out. I hope that showed you how to do, how to install the H11 into the H11B headlight socket. And if you have any questions or comments, comment below. Don't argue, don't fight. Until next time, guys.